Hello, and welcome to the Sunday Intention. If you could find a place to sit or lie down for the next 30 minutes or so without being disturbed and your eyes closed, that would be good. Do a little bit of journey of creation here. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All the cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And next breath in, fill your belly up full. And with this exhale, if you could just feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good, now we're going to pay attention to the body right now and make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we put our attention to our ankles, our shins and calves, knees. Feel everything relax. Your upper legs, your buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. Your inner organs, your rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of the scalp. That's where a lot of tension can hide. If there's any tension up there, I want you to see if you can loosen, release, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we focus on the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we focus on the eyelids. And see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. Your whole face softens. And then we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And now we're going to thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to actually invite it now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit, though, while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air today to deal with our thoughts. See yourself on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing all of your thoughts projected up there like mini movies. Might be pretty overcast. There might be a lot of thoughts. That's okay. And I want you to just simply watch them. Don't get engaged. And if one happens to pick you up and drag you away on a journey with it, that's okay, that happens. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment and what you're doing. It's just the practice of continually bringing yourself back. But if you can, witness or observe your thoughts, but let them blow on by. Now, if you're on the ground and they are up in the sky, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. Now let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So I'd like you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you land on the platform in front of your heart, I'd like you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. And this is normal and natural. We all do this to protect ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, a VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So I'd like you to go ahead now and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open, or perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. As you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of golden yellow light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure. So happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is actually closest to your truest essence as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands and inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. That's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change any of your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home. of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie, all connected. And this nexus is a place of incredible power as well. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision right now the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do this, that is amply available. I'd like you to experience this vitality for yourself right now. For me, I feel light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. Very invigorating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to include your friends and family as well. Witness the relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it a bit further to include your community. And then stretch it to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We're all healers. It's just the frequency that you put out. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity right now up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's also a little left over for comforts. And maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us are seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss. And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness, completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the incredible imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. Today, let's focus on celebrating this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. The thought of it is just expanding my chest with joy. I'm feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, looking at all the smiles on the strangers' faces as I pass them by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. So beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here this morning. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. And something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the righteousness, the judgment, the harming of others, all of this falls away and we naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief, what freedom. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all of the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into the higher resonance frequency that's more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, I feel trust blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections, clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so incredible. What an amazing atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful intention, I'd like you to just stop. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And whether you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're going for a beautiful morning walk in the woods with your dog, enjoying the serenity, or you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I'd like you to just stop right now and look at all the beauty around you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports you at all times and receive it. You're so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I'd like to connect with some gratitude for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love, energy, healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'd like you to take this beautiful intention of reality that you've just created and build it up now as an energy ball in your center, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. We're going to take a large breath in, build up that energy, and when we exhale, we're going to release and share it with the world. Here goes. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast, and then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light, healing energy. Good job. Now you can wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper now. Also shift your limbs around a bit. And when you're ready to also come back into the room, open your eyes and just notice how you're feeling. You might feel relaxed, hopeful, healed, joyous, content, at peace. Know that you can come back to that state of being at any point with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do the practice, so that we can do it on demand. And eventually we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are that powerful. And so much more so, exponentially by magnitudes, when we put our intentions together in this way. So thank you so much for joining me, whether it's live or recorded. It all works, it's all good. Have a beautiful day. Try the single conscious breath of intention here and there when you can remember. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the next one.